Hello, everybody. Check out my new shoes. Hi, Doug. Aren't these shoes awesome? And my workout pants are awesome. Ram. Hi, good morning. Whoa, hi, sunshine. Good morning. Hi. Happy Monday. How was everyone's weekend? Was it so good? Ooh, it's real bright. I am not driving. Hi, good morning. Are y'all ready for Thanksgiving? I'm trying to find out how to have less sun in my face, but that's not going to happen. Phenomenal. That's so good. Love to hear that. Thank you for the hearts. I'm going to let everybody have a second. Hi, to get onto Periscope. I'm so proud of you. I'm so good. Thank you for asking. I'm so proud of you guys for knowing how to do Periscope. I've had a lot of questions about what Periscope is, how it works. You all already know. Isn't that wonderful? So in 3 days, it's on. What am I doing on Periscoping with you? What are you doing? Okay, so I've got my notes on how to have a successful, thinner Thanksgiving. Doesn't that sound appealing? You're at work, but you're not working. I love it. I like to not work. So you may already have a menu in place for your family's meal. Do you already have a plan? Do you already know what you're going to do? Good morning. I don't know what language that is, but hi. Hi. I want you to have a thinner Thanksgiving, and not in a creepy calorie deprivation kind of way. I want you to have a successful Thanksgiving because you're eating for fat loss. That means eating more. I want you to be able to eat more. I feel like my connection is really bad with the internet, but skinny turkey, that's right. There's one of my workout girls. She's so sweet. So here's step number 1 of, I don't know how many, maybe 10. I've got 10 ideas that are new. If you watched my Halloween fat loss Periscope, these are different ideas. The first thing you're going to do is bookend your day with working out. So you're going to start your day with an intense workout, preferably with weights, and you're going to end your day with a nice leisurely walk. That's manageable. I'm not telling you to work out harder and more so that you can eat more, but we just want to get that machine called your body nice and revved up to burn some fat, because there is lots of fat in Thanksgiving meals typically. And speaking of workout, shameless plug, I'm going to do a Periscope Thanksgiving morning at 8 o'clock in the morning Eastern Standard Time. So join me from your house before you load up your plate. So another way to have a thinner Thanksgiving, in addition to exercising at the beginning of the day and walking at the end of your feastful day, is to eat breakfast that morning. So don't starve yourself in order to earn calories later. Instead, you're going to start your day with a regular protein-filled, fiber-filled breakfast. That's going to allow you later to be more, have more discretion with what you fill your plate with for that big family meal. And you're going to, if you're part of the cooking side of things, which I know some of you are just on the eating end, but if you have a say in any part of the menu, let's make our thinner Thanksgiving possible by not using so much butter, salt, and sugar. Let's replace it with better alternatives. You can use less sugar and salt and people won't notice. You can use lots of alternatives that we've talked about at fitwithdeb.com. Yeah, we probably can skip the cheese and modify that for a thinner Thanksgiving. So we're going to be exercising, using smarter cooking ingredients, and we're definitely going to start our day with breakfast. We're also going to, when you're faced with that big table of food options to have a thinner Thanksgiving, don't fill your plate just yet. Go ahead and survey, kind of scan and see what your options are, and then get your plate and start deciding on what you really want to eat. Because if you just fill it as you go, one day you can potentially eat 5,000 calories at your Thanksgiving meal. So it could potentially set you back if you're not careful. It may not, everybody is different, and it depends on kind of how your nutrition and fitness are beforehand. Yeah, 20,000, right? It's a lot of calories that are awaiting you if you're not careful. So you're going to survey the buffet line and then start filling up your plate, knowing, oh, I probably don't want the baked beans, but I definitely want the macaroni and cheese, that kind of mentality. And you're going to skip everyday foods. So if it's something that you can kind of have on the regular, then there's really nothing special about it. So maybe, for example, the green beans that are cooked with fatback, maybe we could skip those, because green beans, we can kind of get those anytime. So the things that aren't really special, let's just eat those another time. Yeah, I do. I personally love a good cheat meal. I eat one cheat meal per week, and Thanksgiving to me is not worth cheating. For me personally, I don't love stuffing. I'd rather have pizza, and pizza's not really a Thanksgiving meal at my family's get together. So, but that said, Thanksgiving can be one of those meals that we spread out over like 5 hours, which is not really a cheat meal. We want to stick to it like a 2-hour cheat meal, and you can still overdo it with calories. Like, you don't want to go balls out, right? So you're going to savor every bite that you take. How to have a thinner Thanksgiving, don't eat. You're so funny, Doug. Okay, so we're going to skip the everyday stuff. What you do eat, just savor every bite. Don't go so crazy shoving it in your pie hole that you're like, what did I just eat? What just happened? I do say have one meal on Thanksgiving, which leads me to my next point on how to have a thinner Thanksgiving. Reconsider having seconds. Seconds never taste as good. So just consider, maybe I just want one plate of all of my favorite stuff and not have to eat repeatedly, like over and over and over. So you're going to skip the everydayness and you're going to savor those bites. You don't have to have seconds. That's not required. And you're going to focus on your family. So instead of focusing on the food of, oh, I can't wait to have this, whatever, mashed potato and gravy dripping all over my plate so that I need a bib. Let me just focus on the family that I haven't potentially seen for a while. Let's catch up. Let's reflect on past memories. So what I want you to do today, since it's Monday and it's not Thanksgiving or even Thanksgiving Eve, is to go ahead and plan ahead. You probably have a good idea of what the menu will be. So go ahead and plan for that. What am I going to eat? What am I going to avoid? And as you're planning, I want you to think about Friday. How will you feel on Friday based on your plan? Are you going to feel guilty? Are you going to feel refreshed and healthy? Or are you going to feel bloated and hungover? You can get food hangovers, which pretty much suck. You don't want those. So let's have a thinner Thanksgiving by being mindful of what we're going to eat, what we're not going to eat, and how that's going to make me feel. Okay, people are so random. Rolling attempting to crawl. That really can happen. And my last suggestion is to be realistic. This happens one day a year. One day a year. It's going to be okay to try the famous pecan pie that your uncle makes. It's going to be okay to have some pie. We're not going to lose our mind and then go into anorexia mode for the next week. We're just going to know, like, hey, this is a holiday that's all about food. I'm probably going to eat. That makes sense. And then you're just going to move on and move forward, right? So I want to make sure that you're following me on my Fit with Deb Periscope channel. And you can just click follow, Fit with Deb, and you can sign up so that when I go live, you get those alerts. So I need you to mark your calendar for Thursday, 8 o'clock in the morning, Eastern Standard Time, which is right about now. We're going to do a quick at-home workout, no equipment needed. It's going to be awesome. We're going to get our body in fat burning mode. No, we're not going to cut calories throughout the week. No, we're just going to eat normal fat loss living, sustainable lifestyle, because that goes back to the diet mentality, which we really want to avoid, the diet mentality where we save up our calories and then we earn our calories. We want to get away from that and just say, I'm going to eat normal. Even that day of Thanksgiving, that breakfast is going to be normal, and we're going to enjoy our meal with our family. We're just going to have one fat plate, and then we're just going to move on. Maybe go play some football, go on a walk with our family, watch the parade, and relax. Because remember that stress stores fat. So if you're stressed out as you're cooking and preparing food, and stressed out as you're spending time with people that may or may not be easy to be around, that can be a way to store fat. So let's just chill out and calm down. We're going to do one workout with Debbie on Thursday morning. Yeah, the plate is the size of the dinner table, like the size of Mario's pizza boxes. My gracious. You're going to eat breakfast. You're going to cook smarter this year. You're going to survey the buffet line before you actually fill your plate, which you don't need seconds of. You're going to be realistic and start planning now, and think about how you're going to feel on Friday, Black Friday, when maybe you're shopping. Are you going to be like, oh, I'm just so done. I just went swimming in gravy. You're going to savor every bite. You're going to focus on your family. That's what this holiday is really about. And you're going to report back on how you did on Thanksgiving. Feel free to like me on Facebook, Fit with Deb, so that we can be in touch about if you have questions about nutrition, because nutrition is 80% of fat loss, not working out. But we are going to work out on Thursday. We're going to get some calories burning around the clock. And I'm so glad you joined me. If you have any questions, let's continue this conversation on Facebook at Fit with Deb. So make sure that you are following my Periscope. Salam. And I'm going to see you definitely Thursday morning at 8 o'clock. Same time, same place. Thank you so much for joining me. You all are wonderful, and I hope you have a great day. If you're missing the beginning of this Periscope, just hit replay, and you can still tap on the hearts. Okay, bye. Have a great day.